You have Superman! Today is Spirit Weird Day number 2. Pick your favorite superhero. If you remembered, take a picture and send it to me either on my cell or through my email. All right, we have our friend Curious George here today, and it's Easter time. George has so much fun helping the children dye eggs, but when he sees a man losing the eggs they have decorated, George decides to help, as only a monkey can do. Let me get snuggled in. I have my favorite blankie, and I'll read you your bedtime Easter story. Happy Easter, Curious George. This is George. He was a good little monkey and always was very curious. He lived with his friends, the man in the yellow hat. He lived with his friend, the man in the yellow hat. Today George and the man were going to the park as a special treat. Off they go to the park. George was curious the moment they got to the park. It was Easter, and the park was filled with people. There were so much bright colors and so many things for a little monkey to do. Children were flying kites high in the sky and decorating Easter baskets. They were even having races rolling eggs. Have you ever had an Easter egg hunt and were able to roll eggs? Then George saw a small coral with a sign on it. What could be inside? Here's the small coral. A soft white bunny. He patted the bunny and fed it a carrot. But what was this? George is stepping out. People were dyeing Easter eggs. They were yellow, blue, and pink. Here's George. George was curious. He had never dyed an egg before. Have you ever dyed an egg before? I have. George dyed what color is this? Yellow egg. And he had a great idea. He thought to himself, well, I can mix yellow and red, and what color do we get? The color orange. If I mix yellow and blue, what color do I get? Green. And then he decided, well, let me mix red and blue, and I can have the color purple. He dyed eggs as only a monkey can. He dyed them 4 at a time. He used his 2 front paws and he used his 2 bottom feet. Or I should say 2 hands and 2 feet. Then he painted the eggs with swirls, with polka dots and with stars. They looked like brightly colored balls. George could not resist, and so he started to juggle the eggs. Uh-oh, is he gonna break some eggs? He did not. Oh no. A woman started to shout. Guess who left? The Easter Bunny did. But George didn't notice because he just saw a man losing an egg. He wasn't losing an egg. He was hiding an egg. And then he lost another egg. Is he losing an egg? No. In an instant, George grabbed a basket and he started to collect the eggs. George found eggs here and he found eggs over there and he was looking over here. He had almost almost collected all of them when a boy said, "Hey, that monkey's taken all the Easter eggs. Stop, thief!" George was so busy that he didn't even hear him. Then he saw another egg, a white egg. Can you see that white egg? So George went over to the white egg, and under the bushes, he saw that the egg started moving. It wasn't an egg. What was it? It was the Easter Bunny's tail. How surprised George was. He patted the bunny and he placed it in the basket on the top of his eggs. "Hey, that monkey found the Easter Bunny," said a girl. "Hooray, hooray," cried a boy. Everyone congratulated George. "Now that the Easter Bunny is safe and sound, George," said the man in the yellow hat, "can you hide the eggs you gathered so now the children could find them?" Well, the monkey thought he was lucky. George hid the eggs in all the places a curious monkey would. It was the best egg hunt ever. Can you see George? After the hunt, George and the man in the yellow hat waved goodbye to their friends. As George and his friends drove away, the children waved back, calling out, "Happy Easter, George!" Well, let's see what tomorrow's going to bring. Today was Superhero Day. Did anyone look on their sheet that I sent? Tune in for tomorrow to see what is going to be our next Easter story and what could I be wearing. Have a good night.